God damn. Dude ain't no joke, man. We're going to get you a replay. Erickson Lubin just got knocked out on round number 2. There's Boots Ennis right there. Shit. Now, let's talk about it. Erickson Lubin is a very well-respected, long-time 154-pounder. He is just 30 years old, but he's been around for so long. There's Lubin. He's up. We're going to get you a replay. At this point in time, Lubin, see, he's never been a gatekeeper. He was always there as a fringe contender, even back when he got knocked out by Charlo. By the way, I was there, by the way, at that fight. Some quality fights, but really some stalls in his career, especially when it comes to competition. Damn, you start crying. You know, so he got Charlo. Jorge Cota, okay, for the time being. At that point in time, Lubin was what? I don't know, about what, 20 years old, give or take. How old was Lubin? Yeah, about give or take. Ishe Smith, Terrell Goucher, okay. Jason Rosario, okay. Fundora is so much better since then. By the way, here's the knockout. Fundora's in such a better place than he was. I got to be careful because DAZN let the hand out copyright like candy. And also, remember, they got that bullshit $44.99 deal coming up where you pay $44.99 a month, $45 a month to get all of their shows, including what they tell us is pay-per-views for free. Well, not free. We're paying $44.99 a month. So listening to this, they got, oh, there it is. I'm going to get you another replay, my bad. They got Inoue versus Picasso as a pay-per-view on their platform. So you see what I'm saying? We were getting Inoue fights on Top Rank. He wasn't pay-per-view here in the States. And who's DAZN to have, think they got the balls to be able to do that. But we're going to talk about the 154-pound division in a minute. So it's supposed to be Boots next. Boots is there in Texas. There's been rumors circulating for a long time that Boots wanted 2 fights at 154 pounds before fighting Vergil Ortiz. But basically, from the understanding that's been going around is that DAZN ain't trying to hear that. They're like, yo, make the Vergil Ortiz fight. Like, if Vergil Ortiz wins, Boots wins. Remember, Boots just fought, what, about 3 weeks ago? You know, then make the fight happen. But as far as where's Lubin go from here, I mean, listen, you know, he's still young. He is battle tested. But as far as being a champion, I can't say I'm going to see it. Unless he pick up some, you know, underling belt somewhere. Always the groomsman, never the groom. Let's listen to the particulars, listen to the post-fight interview, and I'll dive a little more deeper into this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. Let's see if we can get a slow motion replay online.
Our referee in charge, James Green, steps in to stop the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated.
Get you in slow motion.
Interim super welterweight champion of the world, Vergil Ortiz Jr.
Ortiz said the only regrets he has in his career so far is that he wasn't able to stop his last 2 opponents. Well, there was no doubt about that one.
Nobody stops guys like Boachik, and no one stops guys like
he was out right there.
If you're going to stop someone like Erickson Lubin, you're going to be a special fighter. Charlo, world champion. Fundora, world champion. And that man right there, a future star and world champion in Vergil Ortiz Jr.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, November 22nd, Ring 4 live from Saudi Arabia. How about this card? David Benavidez defending his WBC light heavyweight title against Anthony Yarde. Plus, Devin Haney challenging Brian Norman Jr. for the WBO welterweight crown. Bam Rodriguez and Puma Martinez in a unification
oh my gosh.
showdown. That
what was that?
Will be fire November 22nd. Let's hear from Ortiz.
Well, Vergil, congratulations. You have had some big fights and some incredible knockouts in your career, but I don't think any
This is Vergil's post-fight interview.
or any more incredible than what we saw tonight here in Texas. What did you think of that finish?
Before I answer your question, I just want to wish my brother a happy 25th birthday. Joe Ortiz right behind you. Let's go.
Happy birthday, Joel Ortiz.
Right here.
So evaluate that performance for me.
There wasn't much to evaluate. I just capitalized on his mistakes.
Well, this is early nights before midnight.
Just took as much information as I could and used it.
After the first round, you came back to your corner, and Robert said, slow it down a little bit. You've got rounds to win this fight. What adjustments did you make in that second round?
The adjustments that I made was just be cautious. That's really it. Everything that I do, any slip that I do, make sure my hand is up, all that stuff.
What were you seeing from him in the first couple of rounds? You know he had that reach. You know he wanted to box. What were you doing to try to break that distance?
It's what I do best. Just box. I mean, that's it. I'm patient. People think I'm just a come forward fighter. Yeah, I'm a come forward fighter. I love to fight. That's why I'm in boxing. But to be a boxer, you have to be smart too. So I can be smart when I want to.
Take me through the finish. What were you looking for when you had him up against the ropes, and what did you land to knock him out?
I don't even know what did it, if I'm being honest. I was making sure I was studying the head, and he was already out before I knew it.
You know, you fought now 3 really top guys at 154 pounds.
Word.
Do you feel like you're peaking as a fighter?
This is definitely my prime right now, and I'm only going to get better from here.
That's a man that has been in with some of the best fighters in this weight class. Has been knocked out before, but I'm not sure he's been dominated in the way you dominated in these 2 rounds tonight. Did you even expect you to put that kind of performance together?
I kind of felt it, but I just had to believe in myself, and that's what I did. And you know what? There was so many people saying, "Oh, I'm going to get outclassed. Oh, he's going to knock me out," and all that stuff. And look, he's a great fighter, but there's levels.
How much did that motivate you going through this fight?
It motivated me a lot. You know, we're ready for the best. We want to fight the best. Boots, come over here.
Oh, we got Boots up in there. Okay.
All right, so that you answered the question. Is this the fight that you want next? Vergil Ortiz against Jaron Boots Ennis.
It better not be no bullshit.
It has to happen, man.
It has to happen.
This is it.
It's the best fight in boxing. I think he did a great job. He looked good. But I'm going to show the world why I'm the best in the world. And I'm going to show his team. They've been talking all crazy. They've been talking crazy. And I'm going to back it up. And I'm going to show the world why I'm the best in the world. But like I said,
But no one's been talking crazy, bro. Your dad is the first one that said that I was ducking. It's on video. It is on video that he said we ducked and we didn't get no offer.
it don't matter. The time is now. It's that time. Let's get this money and let's make this fight happen.
It does matter because you said that we're the ones talking. We're not the ones talking. Oh, we started talking after you guys started talking. It's retaliation. It's retaliation.
Your manager talking all crazy. Oscar's talking crazy. It's the time, and I'm gonna make you pay for everything they saying. Straight like that.
Ain't nobody's gonna pay over here.
I'm gonna make you pay.
No, you're not.
I guarantee you.
No, you're not.
I guarantee you. And we can bet whatever. I guarantee you.
I don't want to take your money away, bro.
That's a Philly thing. We're going to bet whatever.
Take nothing. I guarantee you. We can bet any amount of money when we fight. I guarantee you.
That was Vergil Ortiz supposedly licking ass.
You can't keep, bro.
I'm gonna make every promise and I'm gonna keep it straight like that. You're a great fighter. You look tremendous. But I'm gonna show the world I'm the best in the world. I got something for you.
Damn, I keep coming off my feet.
I got a yes right now. Hey Eddie, where the papers at? Hey, where the papers at, Eddie?
All right, two of the biggest stars in U.S. boxing, two of the best at 154 pounds, ready to go next year.
So listen, I know it's going to be controversial to some, but I have not seen enough from Boots, and yes, I'm from Philly, that he can beat Vergil Ortiz. I'm not saying that he can. He can't. I'm just not seeing enough to pick Vergil Ortiz. I meant to pick him to beat Vergil Ortiz. I mean, look at this run Vergil Ortiz has been on. Bahachu, Israel Madrimov, Lubin, Delorme Ill. This shouldn't even have happened. He had no business being above 140 for real. When you look at Boots in this, where you at, Boots? They put you up here. There you go. Stanionis, what's the best win on his record? Now, remember, at one point in time, nobody wanted to fight him, but what's the best win on his record? Stanionis, right? The Lima fight ain't do nothing for him. I mean, yes, he got his buzz back because remember the second Karen fight, forgot how to pronounce the poor bastard's name. People were like, oh, wait a minute, he beatable. I was there ringside and like everybody was listening. People ringside was like, oh shit, he is not that guy people say he was. Now, fighters show that they're special. Is this going to be the fight where he shows that he's special? Because he passes the eye test. But as far as the resume, Vergil Ortiz has got it, and he's getting these guys out of there, different styles. Like he's getting these guys out of there.
All right, we got our first super fight ready to go in 2026, guys. Let's go.
Losing his last fight the way he did to Terrence Crawford. Obviously, he's on the backside of his career. There's been questions, who's going to be the
damn,
boxer,
I wanted to hear from Lubin. I
boxer,
wonder if they took him to the hospital. Damn. Man, I don't even know where Lubin goes from here. By the way, let's go look at the 154-pound division. What is Bakram Murtazaliev doing? Isn't he fighting Josh Kelly? Aren't they trying to put something together there? Sebastian Fundora, we don't know what he's. Oh yeah, he's gonna be fighting Keith Thurman on the Manny Pacquiao card, right? Who's Pacquiao supposed to be fighting? Rolly? Isn't that the rumor? And then they would have Fundora and Thurman on that card. Xander Zayas is gonna be fighting for the WBA title right here. I was at this fight when he beat Yoenis Tellez. There you go. See, 154 has been kind of like all over the place, you know? Like with Fundora dropping his belt, Tim Tszyu, you know, getting his ass handed to him. Murtazaliev hasn't fought since Tszyu. So right now, who would you consider the number one 154-pounder? I'm going with Fundora, Vergil Ortiz. Do I want to say Xander Zayas over Boots? And I'm talking about at 154. I think I want to say Xander Zayas over Boots. And Murtazaliev, we haven't seen him do anything since, so I can't really say. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. But I hope this fight doesn't fall apart, and I hope they get this shit done. Because at the end of the day, the boxing landscape has changed. People, we don't want to see our fighters. You can't do that 2, 3, 4 tune-ups like they used to do 3, 4, 5 plus years ago. That shit's over in boxing now. You got to fight. You got to take big fights. The networks, they're not paying for it. So I don't think that Boots, or Vergil Ortiz really had any choice. By the way, remember when Vergil Ortiz, Tim Tszyu was a thing? Vergil Ortiz would have beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu's got a new team, by the way, which he should have done. It's, great decision. Lubin only landed 3 power punches. Thrown 18, Vergil Ortiz 25 of 41. Sheesh. So far, it's looking like we're going to get in January Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez at 140. And then this fight, Vergil Ortiz, Boots Ennis at 154 in March. I don't know, starting off hot. And then remember, Paramount Plus, TKO, Zoo for Boxing is starting too. So the zone, hopefully they got a structure, for 2026, because I'm about to give them their $45 a month. I am not happy about it. But at the end of the day, I like the ease of access. And for those who don't know, let me show you what their pay-per-views are supposed to be. Where are we at? It was on my Twitter, right? Their pay-per-views are supposed to be, I'm just, Turkey I'll shake, Big Turkey. he said that we were going to be getting the fights free in the DAZN subscription. Yeah, he was right, but they went up on the price of the DAZN. So, for example, where is it at? Let me go to media. Where is that? So here is the DAZN's new pricing. Okay. Now, if you only have the DAZN for what? It's like $21 a month after taxes. Every pay-per-view, major pay-per-view, is going to be like $60. So say, for example, if you buy, I don't know, the upcoming David Benavidez, Anthony Yard, Devin Haney, Brian Norman, if that card would be $60. But if you buy a subscription every month, $45. So $45 a month. Now, I'm not talking about me because I got to cover the fights, but I'm talking about the fans. How can they, like, the government shut down in this economy? It's streaming. Like, listen, streaming, like, at one point in time, every channel had their own streaming, platform. They're starting to merge. Streaming is not like it was. The bubble burst. People are picking and choosing, and some even going back to cable. One thing about cable is every channel on cable likely has an app. So if you have cable, you use your cable sign-in to get into the app. Say, for example, I don't know, you're watching Discovery Channel. There's likely the Discovery Channel app. You can use that login. So you kind of get where I'm going with it. But the DAZN doesn't offer us nothing here in the States. We get boxing, Misfits boxing, UK boxing. But in reality, what else are we paying for? And when we don't know, okay, don't get me wrong, Turkey's been giving us great fights. He's been giving us great cards. But it's hard to commit to them. And then let me tell you what they do. And I'm sorry I'm bitching and complaining, but I'm about to give them let me tell you what they do. This is what they do. So I put them on my food stamp card. I'm just joking. But anyway, I pay for the DAZN with my Snap EBT card. So it's been the government shutdown. And it's like, damn, y'all gonna threaten to sue me because my paint, like, damn, for real? So you have to commit for 12 months. What other app make you do that? It's like, you know what? Welcome to the DAZN. You're going to pay $45 a month, and you have to make sure you pay this shit every month. What are you, a fucking loan shark? What are you a drug baron? It's like, give us our money or it's going to be consequences. What are you going to, you're going to sue me? They're going to sue the fans? The DAZN reserves the right to take legal action if necessary. What? Imagine if Netflix did some shit like this. They'd be like, nah, you can't cancel. This is like Planet Fitness type bullshit here in the States. I don't even think Planet Fitness is as bad anymore. Like where you had to fucking go into the gym to cancel your membership. Or I remember they told me something, you had to send a motherfucking letter to corporate. It's like anyway. So boxing is in a sad state right now. It's just, don't get me wrong. We're going through the reset. That's why I be bullshitting around with boxing. Trust me, I am coming back full time. I really mean it. I had a lot of stuff I took care of over the last couple of years, but I'm just stabilizing life. But like I've been coasting. Like boxing is going through a reset right now. Remember, there's no TV deals. The only TV deal is the new TKO Dana White Zuffa boxing Paramount deal. That's CBS, Showtime. You get what I'm saying? Top Rank don't have a TV deal. They're keeping their fighters active. PBC only pay-per-view. Tank Davis still out here allegedly whooping on women. He's supposed to be the face of the company. At one point in time, people seen him as the face of the sport. It's been a shit show. Matchroom shows have been, Matchroom, they're going through a deep rebuilding phase, and then Frank Warren, he giving us cards he making us pay for those cards over here in the States. It's all jacked up. Anyway, with that being said, I'm TstreeT Controversy. But Fight View 360, hang in there. We're coming back. And, of course, we're going to be here for Eubank Ben and then the major card in a couple of weeks, headlined by David Benavidez, Anthony Yard, even though I wanted to be Colin Smith, Devin Haney, Brian Norman. We're going to be here for that. Ben Rodriguez. We're going to be here for that. See you guys then.